Greetings and welcome to the DCSD Tech Cafe Tech Literacy Tools with Launchpad. My name is Adrian Turner and I'm the ITS for Region 2. And on here we also have Dr. Shanique Worthy, who is the ITS for Region 6. Session etiquette. To maximize this webinar, it is best that you log in using a laptop or a computer. Also, you want to make sure that your microphone is muted and remains on mute for the entire webinar. If you have questions, please type them in the Q&A section. And this chat is being monitored by members of Title I, Parent Center facilitators, and instructional technology. Questions are being recorded, and some answers will be provided in the chat or Q&A. If you need live captions, you can turn it on by going to caption/subtitles on in your video controls. And if you need to change the language, you can go to your settings, caption/subtitles, and choose the language that you would like. By the end of this session, we would like our participants to know about the following tools to help support student literacy. And these tools are inside of Launchpad, and they are Gale, Georgia Public Broadcasting, Sora, and Britannica Image Quest. Before we just dive into the tools, we want to just review what is literacy. So literacy refers to the ability to recognize, comprehend, analyze, develop, convey, and compute using printed and written materials related to various contexts. Literacy goes across all subject areas, but tonight we will focus on reading and language arts. So why is literacy important? It helps our students to be intellectually critical in interpreting the things that they see and experience, also helping them to decode and have a deeper understanding of how things are and how they work. And it empowers our students to affect change to themselves and others. So let's look again at these DCSD tech tools that will support student literacy. These tools are, again, and this is how you will see them in Launchpad, Gale, GPB, Sora, and Britannica. First, let's look at Gale. Gale is a tool that is used for our 9th and 12th grade students. These students can search different texts inside of Gale, and once they do that, they can read, listen, or watch to get the information from these texts and take notes at the same time. Students, again, can sign directly into Gale from their Launchpad account. So let's take a further look inside of Gale. Students are able to, once they search for a text, can look at the Lexile level to make sure that it is in their reading range, because we want to make sure that our students are comprehending what they're reading. Additionally, Gale supplies our students with additional text or related articles. So if there is something of interest, they can also look at those articles as well. There's also a highlighted feature up in the top right corner where students can highlight the text as they read them. This will really help them with building their literacy skills because they can highlight, say, vocabulary words they're not clear of, which they can then define. They can also highlight parts of text to analyze it if they're making connections from other texts that they've read, as well as maybe asking questions in the notes. And they can do this right inside of the tool. Additionally, if students are struggling with reading any of this information, there is a read aloud text tool inside, which will be very helpful for students. And they can also learn how to cite their information that they use so they do not plagiarize any of this research if they use it in any of their schoolwork. And lastly, one thing that we love about this is that they can download the text with their notes into OneDrive and their Google Drive. The next tool that we want to focus on is the Georgia Public Broadcasting Tool. This is a tool that provides free digital media and content not only for Georgia educators, but also for our students. Parents can search along with their students, ton of resources by grade level and content. And again, students can sign in with this tool in their Launchpad. So let's just look again inside of this tool for the Georgia Public Broadcasting. If parents and students go inside, they can click on the tab at the top where you see in this image on the left where it says education. There, they can browse by the grade level. And then again, since we are focusing on reading, they'll want to search for English language arts. Once they hit these filters, they then can get a plethora of resources ranging from videos to interactive lessons that again can build upon our students' skills with literacy. Also, the image on the right shows that even the K through second babies can do games that help them make reading connections. Again, this will build upon our students' comprehension, analysis skills when it comes to reading.
All right. So the next app that we're going to take a look at is Sora. And Sora is a reading app that's designed for our pre-K through 12th grade students. It's awesome because it helps students develop a strong reading habit by offering a huge selection of ebooks and audiobooks. Students can use this app to borrow these ebooks and audiobooks from almost any genre. And guess what? It's free. So students can also sign in directly from Launchpad. So let's take a look at the interface of Sora. In the upper left-hand corner, you can explore these ebooks and audiobooks and magazines, and you can also filter it. If you look on the right-hand corner, you can filter it by available titles, by books that they can read along with, comic and graphic books. Also, you can filter it by the format, the subject area, the language, and the audience. I love it because it also will give the Lexile score. So that way students can read based on their ability and their interest level. And also it can vary by text difficulty. So as you can see, it can provide an array of books for students to choose from to just enhance their reading ability. So the next tool that we're going to look at is Britannica Image Quest. Now, Britannica Image Quest, it basically just replaces the general internet image search, but it's awesome because it provides them with copyright-free images. So they can use this in any of their research, okay? And they can also create their own image dictionary. They have what's also called the Graphics Factory, which is a collection of clip art. You know, we love to throw in a good clip art when we're doing our research and adding it to our papers and our other content area work. And then another great thing is students can access this tool directly from Launchpad. So looking at the interface here, you see students, for this particular example about the Harlem Renaissance, it will pull up several images about people and different events that took place in the Harlem Renaissance. And if you click on an image, it can actually give even more information so that if you needed to research or dig a little deeper in the Harlem Renaissance or specifically about Mr. Claude McKay, okay, then it will provide you with even more information. And the best part is it helps you to automatically cite where you got the image from. If you look down at the bottom left-hand corner, you can even select the citation style. You can add this to your image dictionary, you can download it, you can email and even print it, but you'll be doing it copyright free while giving credit so that You don't just steal anybody's intellectual property, and you won't be plagiarizing because you have the information right here. And it cites it right down there at the bottom. You also can select multiple images. You also can resize the images and display it differently as far as with the filters and grid-like format. So it's a really awesome tool to just enhance what you're doing, what you're learning with in your reading in any content area, really. So next, let's take a look at some of our upcoming topics for our next Tech Cafes. We are already here with our Tech Literacy Tools Night today, December 13th. But upcoming, we have the DCSD Device Checkup and Technology Showcase in DeKalb. That's January 10th or the 24th. You can join either one of those. And then Navigating Naviance is high school graduation and post-secondary enrollment. So that's February 7th or the 21st. You can join either one of those. So you have something to look forward to in the upcoming months. So if you have any questions, now's the time. Please type your questions in the chat box and one of us will answer them for you. Okay, so if there aren't any other questions, we have some amazing resources for you. To access this session for future reference, we want you to please visit the DCSD YouTube channel. You can scan that QR code or we'll drop the link in the chat for you. All right, so please also make sure you sign in and provide us with feedback. We'd love to hear how we're doing with the Tech Cafes, and we appreciate and value your input so that it can guide future sessions. So scan the QR code and we'll drop the link in the chat. Thank you all so much for participating. We're so grateful that you all could join us tonight. Thank you, and we can't wait to see you next time. Have a good evening.